As a medical billing professional, dealing with prior authorization is a necessary part of the job. Prior authorization, also known as pre-authorization, is the process of getting an agreement from the payer to cover specific services before the service is performed. Normally, a payer that authorizes a service prior to an encounter assigns an authorization number that you need to include on the claim when you submit it for payment. To add an authorization in the system, navigate to the main menu and click on Patient. On the Patient search screen, select the patient to which authorization needs to be added. For example, patient Jerry Jefferson. Before adding authorization, make sure the patient information and insurance information are completed. Once the patient is selected, click on the authorization box on the right side. When you click on authorization, authorizations for the patient will open up. Here's how an authorization looks. I have an authorization from Aetna with a number of visits remaining. I can create a brand new authorization by clicking on the plus sign on the right. Select the type of authorization by selecting either as insurance or self. Let me take the insurance as Aetna here. An authorization approved by the payer will be for a certain period of time, so enter the effective start date and end date of the authorization. Enter the authorization number approved by the payer in the auth number field. Our software's authorization module has several capabilities. I can create an out-of-network authorization by checking the out-of-network box, and you can also mention the reason of the out-of-network by putting the reason in the out-of-NW reason box. I can create a fixed amount authorization by entering the amount on the authorized amount field, and I can say when I create an authorization that I want to auto-create a payment and post the payment. So I can do that as well by checking the auto-create payment box. There are multiple ways to set up this authorization, and it will auto-calculate the visits. I can say there were 10 visits allowed, and it will calculate the number of visits and how many visits are remaining. And most importantly, you can also specify after how many visits you will get an alert. All these capabilities are available within the authorization module. Further down, I can select certain procedures. Let's say this authorization is for certain multiple office visits. I can select it, and I can specify the number of units that are allowed, or I can specify that this authorization is for a special diagnosis code by entering the diagnosis code, say for example 786.2. All these capabilities are available within the authorization module. Once all the information is entered, click on Save and a brand new authorization will get added. We can select this authorization number for the related claims while billing the charges.